All right, what is up, everybody? It's John and Cody here, and we have another HGA order, and I'm super excited because I get to open this one.
Yeah, this is all John this time.
This is the first time I've got to open one of these HGA boxes, and I'm super excited. We have some pretty decent cards in here. Some might be kind of hit or miss, but they looked pretty clean to us when we submitted them, so
Yeah.
you know, fingers crossed. We'll see. I know HGA is a little bit tougher on grading than, say, PSA,
100%.
but we are hoping that the cards were, you know, in pristine condition. So
Yeah, we'll see what they come out as. I think this was our third HGA order, and we all kind of leaned towards PSA in the beginning. So we wanted to send cards that were kind of older. I was going to say vintage, but older cards. And just really get a test for the market with some unique older cards through HGA as opposed to PSA. So again, we're going to comp all the cards against a PSA value, but really we have no idea how these HGAs are going to hold up against it.
yeah, so stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be able to get that data for you and kind of be able to give you a good analysis whether or not the HGA is selling for what the PSAs are going for. So, but without further ado, let's go ahead and rip right into this guy right here. All right, so good news. They all came back in slabs. We have had some issues, you know. We submitted some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and they're like, no, not going to grade that. So they sent them back. And it was kind of interesting. We actually had to send them an email in order to get our money back because they charged us for them even though they did not do anything with them. So if that happens to you, just send them an email and they will reimburse you.
Yeah, and they're pretty quick with the response time. So HGA really holding up to what they established their business with good customer service and fast turnaround times. So
all right, so here we go. The first card is going to be a Sean Taylor card. So this is a draft pick card. And I know since there's subgrades on here, I'm just going to flip it over and we'll see what we got. Hey, a 9.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Really good.
Yeah, it actually got a 9 for everything. So corners, surface, edges, and centering. So this is a card that we just found in one of our Thresher lots, and it looks like it graded pretty well. I mean, I can see a little bit of edge damage there, so I think a 9 is actually a pretty fair grade for this.
Yeah, a solid 9, again, with all the subgrades as a 9.0, but I don't know how I really feel about the label. I don't know where they got.
I guess they tried to
the match card.
Yeah, match the blue and the red here, and the blue and the red there.
I was hoping that they brought the gold into it.
Yeah, yes, and that blue isn't actually the exact same. It's a little bit off, but it could be the sheen of the card a little bit. I don't know, but regardless, that's a cool card.
Yeah, so as a PSA 9, and I couldn't find this exact card as the PSA 9 actually, probably because it's just a base card of Sean Taylor, but I'm thinking around $50.
Hey,
PSA 9.
not bad, not bad. Okay, so this is a Fanmation card that we have right here. So it's going to have Michael Jordan and Larry Bird on it.
This is a big card.
I like these cards a lot. They're real cool. This is a big card, so hopefully it grades well. I don't see too much. And hey,
nice.
9. Oh man, two 9.5s, two 9.5s. Man,
that's a solid return right there.
that is solid. So yeah, that is a 9 for the Michael Jordan, Larry Bird with two 9.5 subs.
So PSA 9 of this actually sold around just under $100, so about $90 or so for this. I really like the label choice on that one.
Yeah, it's got the splash on there when it kind of matches what's going on down here. So that's really cool looking. I
really
like that
nice.
A lot.
One away from a 9.5 on that. So, and again, that was that from Thresher?
I think this one was actually John's personal collection that he donated to the cause. So John Sr. gave us this card. I think it was actually one of the best ones that he had in his collection, but he donated to NBC for HGA.
John.
Yeah,
Thanks, Senior John.
Okay, so the next we have two Becky Hammon rookie cards.
Yeah.
She is actually in the running to be the first woman NBA coach, and I think that it could happen fairly soon. So if that does happen, these cards could be worth quite a bit more. But we like these cards. We got these out of the Thresher lot, and they looked really clean to me. So we'll see if HGA agrees.
Another
okay, a 9. It did have one 9.5 sub, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
Can't complain too much.
What's crazy is when we pulled these from the Thresher lot, we're like, oh, these are 10s for sure.
I thought this one was a 10. I thought it was actually better than this Fanmation card, but
Yeah. But hey, nine's good.
I mean, I guess they're all 9s, but you know the subgrades are slightly different.
So here's where it gets a little bit tricky from a price standpoint, because there's not many sales of this specific card, let alone a PSA 9. So a PSA 10 was selling for, I think, over $300. So maybe a 9 catches 50 plus, because I think if a collector's trying to buy Becky Hammond, they want a 10 or nothing.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
We'll see. But maybe we'll have a little bit better luck with this one. So the exact same card, exact same lot, and the exact same subs.
Yeah.
Exact same subs. Wow. So they thought, I guess they thought they were identical cards. So
what's interesting is they gave us a 9 on the centering. It's really, really tough to tell.
Yeah, it is very tough to tell what the centering is on there. But
hey, another 9 from a threshold lot that's already paid for itself and then some. I mean, 3 good, solid 9s from it so far. So,
all right, so this is a Michael Strahan rookie card. It's actually an error card because it doesn't have the rookie label in the top left corner that it's supposed to. I don't think it's supposed to say draft pick or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it says, but
yes, it should have the draft picks stamp on the top left, but this one does not.
Does not. And 8.5. Oof. The corners, they got us on this one. So
7.5.
it actually had a 9.5 for the surface, a 9 on the edges, and 8.5 on the centering. So it's the corners that got us. And actually, I can see there, that one's kind of beat up, top left. I think we submitted this one because it was an error card that we found. So as you can see right there, it's supposed to be something that says draft picks right here, and that is not on the card. And I don't think they didn't label that on here as an error, which is interesting.
It didn't. So I'm curious if they even have that in their capabilities of marking labels as errors. I mean, these look like they just type it up, so I'm sure they have the capability of doing it. I just don't know if they're willing to yet. So it's still cool. It's an error card. That's why we sent it off. There's 3 variations of this card, and this is the one error. So, I mean, 8.5 is a little rough.
It's a little rough.
I don't know what we're going to value that at, but it's still cool.
Still cool. All right, well, that is it for this submission. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think of these grades, if you think they're fair, if you think that, you know, they should have rounded up to a 9.5.
Of course they should.
Or what should have happened here. But very interested to know your guys' thoughts. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.